Many people think they know Raphtalia,
The kind girl. The loyal companion. The emotional art of shield hero.
but there's a truth the anime doesn't make clear.
The Raphtalia from the light novel.
Isn't exactly the same person. And when you discover this, your perception of the character changes completely. In the anime, Raphtalia is presented almost as a symbol of purity. Someone who suffers, but quickly becomes strong. Someone who trusts, believes, and supports Naofumi without hesitation. But in the light novel, the story is much heavier, much more uncomfortable, and much more human. The original Raphtalia doesn't become strong quickly. She doesn't overcome trauma easily. She doesn't heal in a few episodes. Her trauma is profound,
Persistent.
and silent.
In the light novel, Raphtalia carries constant fear. Fear of being abandoned.
Fear of being discarded. Fear of becoming weak again.
She doesn't trust the world.
And, initially, not even Naofumi completely. What the anime transforms into determination. The novel shows as despair.
Raphtalia fights because she is afraid of dying. She obeys because she is afraid of losing everything again.
She grows because she knows that if she becomes weak again,
No one will save her.
and that changes everything. In the light novel, the bond between Raphtalia and Naofumi isn't born from hope. It's born from survival. Two broken characters, clinging to each other because the world has already decided to crush them.
Raphtalia isn't just the girl who believes in Naofumi.
She's someone who needs to believe in him. Because if Naofumi falls, she falls with him. And the anime softens that. It removes uncomfortable silences. It removes dark thoughts. It removes the constant insecurity that lives inside her. In the novel, Raphtalia isn't always confident. She questions.
She hesitates.
She has emotional relapses. And that makes her much more real. There's also an important difference in how she views her own enslavement. In the anime, it's treated almost as a firm and immediate decision. In the light novel, it's a painful, confusing, and fear-filled process. She doesn't see it as freedom. She sees it as the only way to avoid returning to hell. And that's the part that shocks those who discover it. Raphtalia isn't strong because she's pure. She's strong because she was broken too early. The anime chose to make her more relatable, more inspiring, more of a heroine. But the light novel shows something crueler. A child who grew up too fast, because she had no choice. And when you understand that, every decision she makes weighs more heavily. Every silence she makes speaks volumes. Every moment of fragility ceases to be cute and becomes tragic.
The Raphtalia of the light novel isn't worse.
She isn't better. She is more honest. And perhaps that's exactly why the anime needed to soften everything. Because this version of Raphtalia isn't easy to swallow. She wasn't made to comfort. She was made to show the true price of surviving in an unjust world. And after you discover that, it's impossible to look at the character the same way.